Hi, my friend. Welcome to Healing Together, a YouTube channel dedicated to getting God's name around the world in stories where He shows up in our lives at the times that we need Him. We are so glad that you stopped by. Thank you for being a part of our community. If you would, hit that like button right away. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. We greatly appreciate your involvement in our channel. Thank you very much. I want to give you a quick update of what's going on and some new things happening, and just share with you how God is working. First of all, let me start with our Scarred for Life Ministries that is wrapped around my book, Scarred for Life, where I share the story of being burned on a motorcycle and how God uses our scars if we'll allow Him to. I'm speaking once a month pretty well right now. I'm at New Hope Community Church in Jackson, Michigan on May 29th on Memorial Day weekend, which, by the way, is the 50th anniversary of my burns, my accident, and my being burned. On Father's Day, June 19th, which is also my wife's birthday, we are at Camden, Michigan, at Camden Missionary Church. So if you're in one of those areas, we would love for you to stop by and see us. We would really appreciate meeting you and having a conversation. That would be wonderful if you could do that. We get notes almost every week of how God is using the book and the ministry of Scarred for Life. Just several weeks ago, we got to pray with a couple, and we have gotten reports that God is wonderfully working in their marriage. And we just so love the idea that God is using our ministry to strengthen couples and to share His grace among the people. That is wonderful. Let me update you a little bit more on Missional Chaplains. We are working for Missional Chaplains just a couple hours a week. We go into a factory and share Jesus and build relationships with people. It is going wonderful. I love the people of Missional Chaplains. I love the people at the factory. And we so appreciate that job, and it just fits my personality perfect. Then there's Healing Together, where we are right here. We are seeing it grow tremendously. We are about 7.5 weeks from when we shared our first video, our welcome video. We have done several interviews and put them on. We have several more coming up that we're about to interview. We have one waiting in the wings to be posted. God is just, again, really using that and seeing that grow. We grew by 10 subscribers in 24 hours on Tuesday. That was fantastic. Joe and Sarah's first video has almost 200 views. When I checked, we were at 198 views. That is just fantastic. So thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate you coming and being involved in viewing and helping us build that channel that gets God's name literally around the world. We appreciate that. We are excited to teach our first class on writing or sharing your testimony on May 14th. We're looking forward to that. There's another video here that explains that. If you want to look that up, we would love to see you there. We do need your help on a couple items, and I'm going to ask you to be involved a little bit more than what some of you are. And so if you would, first of all, would you continue to pray for us? Continue to pray that we'll find the stories, share the stories, and do it in a way that Jesus and God gets glorified and that His kingdom is built in our little corner of the world and goes around the world to be built there. Second of all, would you like the videos? We have videos that have 150 views, but only 5 or 6 likes. And so if you view a video, would you hit the like button and at least show the person that you're there and you're paying attention? Second of all, would you comment on the video? I know this seems like a big deal, but these people that are sharing their lives, and you've watched several of them now, they've been out here, are making themselves very vulnerable. They need you. That maybe you've never met them and you're not going to meet them, but they need you to encourage them and thank them for being vulnerable and sharing their story. So just type in a little thank you in the comment section. That would be so wonderful if you would do that. Then if you can, copy the link to that video and share it on your Facebook page or your social media page, however you are involved. Share that on your page and encourage people to go and see what Jesus is doing in this life. If you remember, one of the purposes for Healing Together is that somebody out there may run across that story, that just perfect story, and they're going through something similar to what the person sharing has went through, and they can find encouragement in the fact that they're not alone. They're not the only person. And so if you would, copy that link and share it on your social media pages. Next, if you haven't, and this real quick, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. That would help us greatly. And then lastly, and I want to share this is important. We are starting a Gofundme page today to raise $50,000. Seems like a big number. It's not really a big number to the Lord, and that is what the Lord has laid on our hearts when Debbie and I sat down and started working on this. We need to make some improvements. We need more equipment. We are running across people that don't have computers that would love to have a DVD of it. It's not conducive price-wise to have them made outside. It's very easy to make them here in my office. So we need to do some improvements, and we need to raise this money. We need to do interviews that we need to travel for. So financially, we need the ability to travel. We also need more exposure. We need to do some advertising. And so we are asking you to help us raise $50,000 until YouTube begins to pay us back for what we're doing, and that's probably a year down the road. I understand not everybody can give thousands of dollars. Some people can. If you can, please do. Please share it with us. We need your help to continue. So if you can, please share a couple $1,000s with us. Maybe you can give hundreds. That's perfectly fine. God will multiply that how He sees fit. And please give those hundreds. Maybe you can only give $20. My friends, I have been in places, I am in a place now where $20 is probably a sacrifice too. So Debbie and I, again, have invested everything we've got into this ministry, and we want to see Jesus' name shared around the world. We want to see His kingdom built. So do what the Lord lays on your heart. Follow the link to the GoFundMe page. Remember, everything we take in, because we are not yet a 501c3 corporation, which we're working on right now, we have to pay taxes on all of this as it comes in. So for whatever you give, we probably need to set aside 20 or 25% for taxes. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not a tax person. But please follow what God leads you to do and give as you can. Thank you so much, my friend. Again, hit the like button. We would really appreciate it. You can follow the GoFundMe page if the Lord leads you that way. And my friends, I pray that you will be blessed greatly in your day today. We look forward to tomorrow when we see Sarah and Joe share a very life-threatening story of what they went through and how God came through for them. And Joe is confronted with a very serious question. And so it's going to be really good. At the end of this video on Friday, there's going to be a real turnaround, and it's just wonderful. It's going to be a great. My friends, give what you can. We appreciate it. God bless. We'll see you next time.